Welcome back from the break, and if you're joining us, we're in the second segment of The Entrepreneur. On to our second guest, who deals with motorcycle fleet management. An interesting idea. Join me as we talk to him and learn a few things from him. Introduce yourself to us. At the same time, let us know what you do.
My name is Tom Kitai. I'm a director with Chief Fleet Management Systems, and we mainly focus on motorcycle tracking.
Before getting into this business that you have, maybe you can take us back and let us know what you were doing.
Before we started this venture, I was in the United States. I was based in New York, and having been in the diaspora for quite a while, I felt the need to come back home and do something productive with myself. And one of my friends was having a challenge, and we took on that challenge head on, and we came up with a fleeting device, and the tracking company was born.
Coming to the startup capital of your business, how much did you get to inject in, and where was this money from? Any savings, any loan you took, or where was this from?
Capital was just about 2 to 2.5 million to start the business, and we did not have to come with it all at once. There was ways that we were able to raise our capital to start the business. With the various facilities that were being offered in the United States, we were able to start the capital here in the company here in Kenya. And despite the fact that we didn't have the 2.5 million in cash, the business took off, and we were able to, after 2 years, we were able to pay, and we can now call it our own.
Maybe you can detail to us, run us through the kind of services that you offer here at Chewy Fleet Management.
We saw the need in the market with all the motorcycles that are around in town, which has become a second economy in its own. We thought that since everybody knew about car tracking, nobody was offering motorcycle tracking, and we saw an opening, and we exploited that opening, and here we are. We offer tracking services in that we're able to tell our clients where their assets are in real time, what they are doing, where they stopped, what time their employees started work, and how long it took, if it was a delivery company or if it is just an errand that they were running, how long it took from one errand to another. And also for the security of the company, we can also tell them where their assets are at any given time.
Who do you get to target?
We actually do target all motorcycles owners. We start with corporates and small businesses and border borders, which actually who have the largest number of motorcycle users in the country at the moment. When we go to corporates, we show them the need to have a tracker and the advantages of having a tracker, being that they have multiple bikes and that they cannot keep an eye on at the same time.
While doing this, Tom, what kind of challenges have you gotten to encounter, and are you doing anything probably to solve them?
There was quite a couple of challenges. The fact that we had not been home for quite a while, we had to start with all the paperwork, documentations, KRA, IDs, and set up PIN certificates. And we also had a challenge in that everybody understood how the motor vehicle tracking worked. But with the motorcycle tracking, it was very, very difficult to even mention it, because most people were not aware where we could put a tracker in a motorcycle. And another challenge was the fact that the price itself. Motorcycle going for about 80 to 110,000, and our product going for between 15 and 20,000. That was more than 10 to 20% of the asset price. So that was a challenge, and for people to spend that kind of money, especially our targeted customers, it was very, very difficult to break through.
Coming to employment, have you created employment to any of the people, and if so, how many people do you have on staff?
Having been in the business from 2013 to date, we now can boast of having 3 full-time technicians. We have 2 admin staff who work with us, and we are hoping that in the future, as we expand, we'll be able to take in more.
And in letting people know what you do, how do you take word out there and market yourself?
Word of mouth, actually, and we first started by approaching all the big companies like Honda, Yamaha, TVS, all the companies that were actually selling the motorcycles, and we demonstrated our products to them, and we went as far as having meetings with the motorcycle associations in Nakuru, Kakamega, Kitale, Eldoret, or you name it, all the towns that have a large population of motorcycles. We've talked to border riders, we've talked to corporates who are using motorcycles to do their businesses, and those are also some of our potential clients.
This being like a first kind of business here in Kenya, how was the reception? How did the people receive this kind of a new concept?
When we demonstrated our product, it was actually the response was very, very well received.
Tom, maybe you can tell us this process of tracking the motorcycles. Maybe run us through how it goes about.
It starts with the customer giving us a call. Probably they've seen our advert or they've heard of us through word of mouth. And when they give us that call is when we engage them. We tell them the advantages, benefits of having our tracker on their bike. Some who are still not convinced, we even offer demonstrations. We fit the units on their bike, and we let them have the unit running on their bike for a period of a week or 2. And once they are convinced that this is a product that they could use, we make the sale.
What are your future plans, Tom?
Our future plans is hopefully to encourage good road policing, especially when it comes to motorcycle riders. Having hopefully the government step in and bring a training curriculum so that they know how to behave or operate the motorcycle safely. With the large number of accidents that we're seeing on the roads, we hope that with our trackers, that employees will be looking at the speed that their riders are riding their bikes, and hopefully try and talk to or caution the ones who are overspeeding on the roads.
Give advice to people watching you right now, especially the youth, and let them know why they should get into entrepreneurship.
This is the way to go at the moment here in Kenya, knowing that the government is not able to employ everybody that is coming out of the university. People should think just beyond employment, and people should not look, especially the youth, they should not look at the capital of starting a business. It's not the capital really, but it is that ambition, the drive that you have when you want to get something started. There is always a way out there.
Out of work, what is a choice way of relaxing, and what are some of your hobbies?
I do have some hobbies. I have taken into farming actually, and relaxation when you are a business operator is not an option. You don't really get relaxed as much.
We've come to the end of our show tonight. Hope that you enjoyed what we had for you tonight. Please get in touch on our social media pages that are on our screen right now. Facebook is KTN The Entrepreneur. Our Twitter handle is @KTN Entrepreneur. We have an Instagram page @KTN Entrepreneur. We love to hear from you. Until next week, same time, Thursday, 8:30 p.m. From the team and I, is good night and God bless you. See you then.